NASA, the US Navy, Dolphins, and LSD in the Virgin Islands? This one, you're crazy. Let me check this out.
1, 2, 3.
So, in 1961, a meeting was held called the Order of the Dolphins meeting. Who was there? Frank Drake, yeah, the one who developed the Drake equation. Carl Sagan, together with others, they formed the SETI research group. They research extraterrestrial things. They decided to grab neuroscientist, very well known, Mr. Dr. Lilly. Now, Dr. Lilly was convinced that if we was to make communications with anything, it would be dolphins. They have a big brain, they're smart, and his efforts was that if we could communicate with dolphins, one day we could communicate with aliens using the same methods. They bought into it. Dr. Lilly went and purchased a house in St. Thomas, reconstructed this thing. Check it out. Yeah, fully customized. And he had Margaret, who was the caretaker of Peter. Now, Peter is the name of one of the dolphins. He also allegedly was in Flipper. Y'all remember Flipper? He was supposedly one of the co-stars or one of the stunt doubles, whatever. Anyways, they was in this house trying to get Peter to say the words, "Hello, Margaret." That was the goal. Margaret was allegedly given 10 weeks. Dr. Lilly was already 6 months into it at that time, allegedly. And y'all could check out the video for yourselves. I don't know if y'all could consider that communication or mimicking.
Clearly, Peter.
Now, Dr. Lilly, again, he was already doing this research. He had 2 other dolphins that already was tried. Peter was the 3rd one, and Margaret was the trainer for him. In efforts to try to boost the results, Dr. Lilly, who was licensed to research LSD at that time, 1960s was wild. He decided to give 100 microgram dosages to dolphins. Now, he noted in the research that the vocals, I want to make sure I said this right, because he said the duty cycle of the vocal rate before introduced to LSD was around 10%, and then after it was like 70%. But they never break through nonverbal exchanges. And to be fair, that just sounds like, y'all just give me this. I don't know what this is. The dolphin probably, they're like, what's going on? But anyways, that's where, of course, those things, his peers, one of them even quit. And adding to that, because the ending is near, Margaret and the dolphin Peter was together for such a long time. And the dolphins, of course, are like humans. He was growing up and he had hormones changing and he needed needs. So at the beginning, they would put him up with the other female dolphins so that he could play. Bring him back, and then they'll go back to focusing on the studies. Come to the point, though, that Peter, the dolphin that Margaret was training, didn't want to go and play with those other female dolphins anymore. He wanted to play with Margaret. And in Margaret's own words, for the sake of the program, well, yeah, she do it. Y'all could think on it. She manually stimulated the dolphin. Couple of times. Now, between the scandals already of the LSD usage and the dolphins, and now Margaret with the dolphins, couple articles came out that was published, and quickly and fastly, the program was cut. In 1966, I think, that was the ending of the program. They then moved Peter to an old bank in Miami, in a small tank, and was allegedly a dark room. And he was very isolated. So, a couple weeks into that environment, they said that Peter the dolphin committed conscious. Yeah, I might think like, wow, how a dolphin could do that. Well, the dolphins, allegedly, I'm not a expert, but the dolphins choose when to come up to actually breathe air. Allegedly, Peter was already so in isolation, and after such a lifestyle, right, to now be put in a tank into this place, well, he just decided to not take his next breath. Anyways, St. Thomas, yeah, I got some wild stories. We come up with some more. But I thought this was really interesting to know that all of this happened right there in our shorelines. And I never hear about this before. That's wild. Anyways, man, y'all be safe. I'll catch you on the next one. Hotel and the K was a burial site, a cemetery. No wonder some people will see ghosts around. The big castle in East End, yeah, is not owned by kings and queens. The New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox played in St. Croix and St. Thomas. Why in the Virgin Islands? We don't drive on the left-hand side. The ringleader of Fountain Valley Massacre replies to my previous post.
Oh my God.
Things getting crazy. Why we call the United States Virgin Islands? I thought I knew this too. And we check this out.